All right, welcome to episode 43 of FAQ Friday. There's the logo, maybe there. Ugh. I don't know. It's a show all about nuts, and I mean, there's only so many ways I can describe it. You send in questions about nuts and stuff. Nuts and stuff. That's gonna be my new trail mix brand. You thought I was gonna make a dirty joke. I can make jokes that aren't always an innuendo. Like one a year, that's it. So, I'm spent. So, hope you had a good Christmas. Try not to get too blackout on New Year's. I mean, what better way to tell the world that you're a self-respecting adult than get absolutely wasty pants on a Monday? On to your questions. All right, first question is from Stefano Rossi 3003. It's from the future. Hello, I need a new nut for me Epiphone. Oh, he's Irish. Hello, I need a new nut for me Epiphone Flying V Brent Hines signature. I use 11 to 52 strings. Which one should I get? Thank you. So, since all the Brent Hines ones came out after 2014, you'll want to go for the 6061. And I'm pretty sure that there's a white nut on their stock, but either the PQL 6061 or PT 6061. They'll both be dimensionally the exact same. It's just whether you want a white one or a black one. Oh, and also for the gauge of strings you use, that's fine. Most of the nuts are slotted for like 10s, 11s, 12s. Again, if you are using a really thick gauge, then you might have to just run the string along the slot a couple times to widen some of the base side strings. But other than that, should be good to go. All right, this next one is from Rocker 1969. Hello, I have a Gibson Les Paul Traditional 120th anniversary model, and it says the nut material is Tectoid. Do you make this nut for Gibson? Your website says Gibson uses GraphTech. I've installed Black Tusk XL on a couple different guitars, and I absolutely love the tone and tuning stability. I'm wanting to put GraphTech Tusk XL on my Gibson, but won't if it's already on there and is branded as Gibson's Tectoid. Thanks for your time, Terry. So, Tectoid is our Newbone material. Gibson buys the Newbone blanks, I think the 4011 blanks from us, and then they run them through the Plek machine and slot them and all that fun stuff. But yeah, there's no lubrication in there. It's just a more resonant and more consistent material in comparison to bone or plastic or anything like that. So yeah, they use Newbone. They call it Tectoid. I don't know why. So Newbone's going to be a derivative of Tusk and is cheaper in very large quantities for OEMs, but Tusk is the premium version of that material. So the Tusk XL will be an upgrade from the Newbone because it's lubricated and it'll help a lot with tuning stability. And you might notice some more sustain and more volume acoustically. The 120th anniversary, they were done in 2014, and that's right when they started changing their specs. So for a 2014 and after model, you'll want to go for the PQL 6011 and should be dropping replacement. Hope that helps. This next one is from Dominic. Hi, are the PRL 8311 CO tuners available to fit a 56 string? Holy shit. Are you building a harp? Oh, 56 gauge string. Yes, all of our tuners can run up to a 74 gauge string. So 7, even some 8-string sets can fit in there without a modification. So you're good to go. This next one is from Dave Queek. Do you make ratio locking machine heads for a 2011 Squire Strat in black? Thanks for your time. DJ. Yeah, so Squire, they will use the exact same 2-pin mounting configuration that our tuners do. So any of our 6-in-line tuners will be a drop-in replacement. So in black, you'll want to go for the PRL 8721-B0. And yeah, those will just pop right on. You will literally just have to unscrew the bolt, take the old tuner off, and then put the new one in and screw that on. I mean, you'll have to like make sure you put them in the right order because they're numbered, because that's the whole point. Anyway, you probably already know this. But yeah, any of our 6-in-line tuners will pop right on. Alright, this next one is from Bailey Huddleston. Hey guys, I'm looking to replace the bridge in my 2011 Fender Blacktop Jazzmaster with one of your Tune-o-matic bridges. Can you help me out because I have no idea which one to buy? So, unfortunately for Fender, they use a visually identical bridge to a Tune-o-matic bridge, but their post spacing is just slightly narrower, like just enough to make it so that no other Tune-o-matic bridge will fit on it. If you shoot me an email at justin@graphtech.com, I have a list that I've compiled that we'll put on the website pretty soon when the new one launches in 2025. If you're wanting to upgrade the saddles, I do have a list that I've been compiling of the bridge stamps that Fender uses and which of our String Saver saddle sets work on that. So yeah, just send me an email, Justin@graphtech, with what the bridge says, and I can point you in the right direction. But yeah, unfortunately for Fender and Squire, normal Tune-o-matic bridges don't fit on it. So you do have a couple options for upgrading a Tune-o-matic bridge on a Fender. They're not ideal, but it's what we've got so far. So you can drill out the holes that are on the Tune-o-matic bridge itself so that they can fit onto the posts that are slightly narrower. Once it's strung up, there's going to be a couple 100 pounds of pressure keeping that bridge down, so it's not going to move or anything like that. And the other option is getting the post holes in the actual guitar filled and then re-drilled for the more standard post spacing. Right out of the box, you'll have a set of posts that will be made for that bridge. So yeah, if you're totally fine with that, that's cool, and lots of people have done it. So just like their tuners, the posts on the bridge and the tuners are not standard, so they need their own specific thing. But yeah, hope that helps. All right, this next one is from Kakelis, and I don't have a stutter. I need a Black Tusk XL string nuts to fit a Charvel Pro Mod Sandemus Style 2 HHHTM Ash Maple Fingerboard. The nut width dimensions are 1.68 inches or 42.8 millimeters. So for that, you'll want to go for the PT 5043. That will be just a hair longer overall, but you can sand the edges down just to get those flush with the thing, you know, that you're putting it on. The neck. Why did it take you that long to remember that word? Sand those down and they'll be flush with the neck and you'll be good to go. That'll have a 12-inch radius, which is what that fretboard is. But yeah, for the most part, we'll just be dropping a replacement. All right, this next one is from Wayne Watson, PRN 2411-B0. Are these what I need to fit my Gibson J45? Thank you, Wayne Watson. Yeah, the tuners that are on there right now, I believe, are Grovers, just regular Grovers. And all of our tuners come with 5 different sets of mounting plates right in the box, and one of those will adhere to the Grover style screw positioning that's currently on there. And yeah, you'll have everything right in the box that you'll need to install your brand new awesome acoustic ratio tuners in black on your Gibson. Why am I still talking like this? I don't know, I'm just excited for you, man. It's gonna be awesome. This next one is from James Byron. Pretty sure that I answered a question of his last week, but he asked me another one and it was really good. So the first question was about an Epiphone Casino and which bridge will work on that. Epiphone almost always uses a 6mm post bridge. So the posts that it sits on are 6mm in diameter. But on the Casinos and a couple like artist models, they'll use a Gibson style 4mm post, so they're slightly smaller. So for an Epiphone Casino, you'll need a PS8843 bridge. But he had another question. He said that he just ordered it, and he has one last question. Seeing the saddles are not made of metal, am I going to have string grounding problems? All of the String Saver Tune-o-matic saddles are electronically conductive, but the Strat style saddles are not. We do have a electronically conductive set of the Strat style ones, and those are the PS8000OEs. But since a lot of people ground their bridges differently on Fender stuff, anyway, there's a reason. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but all of the Tune-o-matic saddles are electronically conductive, so if you're upgrading them on your current bridge, you won't have to think about grounding differently or any wiring or anything like that. So you'll just get them, put them on your bridge, and party. That's it. All right, this next one is from returning superfan Route 32 Riding Gear. First, thanks for the information on my Strat. The nut, I replaced the original tree and added a second. She stays in tune now like a dream. Now I'm moving on to my Charvel Desolation DS1 series. That is a badass name for a guitar. Which nut and bridge will fit? Looking at it, it looks to be a 4mm post. Thanks again. So on the Charvels, they're actually a 6mm post, so you'll want a PS8863-BN, which is black nickel. And if you want to do the tailpiece as well, I don't know why I'm pointing at it with my pinky. I have a perfectly normal finger right here. For the tailpiece, it'll be a PS8893-BN. Those will both be pretty much the exact same finish as that too. So you'll have the exact same aesthetics, but it'll sound and play way better. And for the nut, it is a 41.9, so like 42 mil or 1.65 inch. It's 1/4 inch thick or 6 mil thick. It looks pretty tall, so if it's taller than 9mm, then you'll want to go for the PT 6060. And if it's not taller than 9mm, you'll want to go for the PT 6642. But yeah, with those, pretty much all just be drop-in replacements, other than some minor sanding here and there. But yeah, should be good to go. Holy shit. Okay, so we're in Vancouver, which is Rain City, so we're used to fierce milds, no snow, and lots of rain. It's kind of like Seattle if you've never been to Canada. Anyway, there is currently so much rain in Vancouver. It is the middle of December, and we're getting so much rain. So there was a landslide at Commercial, which flooded the SkyTrain, so that's shut down. So getting home's gonna be fun. So with all that in mind, thanks for watching FAQ Friday. If you've got any questions, leave them right down below. Hit the like button if you liked it, dislike button if you didn't like it, and let me know why. Hit the subscribe button to see more, and the bell to get notifications. I mean, it's NAMM in like a week, so those are gonna be flooding into your inbox. Hey, kind of like Vancouver's flooding right now. Yeah, so got playlists up there to see any other videos that we make. Yeah. Wish me luck. See you next week. Party hard.